Welcome to Creative Engineers. Today we will talk about how to read the Excel file in Matlab. Normally, for any type of mathematical modeling, it is very important to find out the input variables or input data. And Microsoft Excel is such a handy and friendly, software, so that we can use it, to put or to utilize it in Matlab. So here in this chapter, what we will do, we will go for a short description on reading the Excel file in Matlab. Yes, and to do that, we have to open a new script, and then, for especially for reading the Excel file in Matlab, Excel file in Matlab. It is important to give a variable name, that is, if we in XLS read this is the file name. So we can save it. Okay, so this is the file, and you can see it by running. Yes, look at the input variables. Now you can see that the overall input variables are given according to the column, column wise distribution, and we have 14 columns and 150 row, 150 observations actually, so we can transpose it, or we can convert it according to the the row wise distribution. Look what we can do. We can transpose, type transpose, and the input name. What is here? What is coming on? Okay, the transpose, actually there is a mistake over there. That means it will be transpose, there will be a s. So look, this is the input where the in is 105 into 14, and input is 14 into 105. So that is, row wise distributed data. Similarly, if we want to select some of the specific columns from the Excel file, like if the Excel file has a 50 column of column of data available, but we need to select only 2 or 3 columns, from the data set or from the Excel file. So what we have to do is now deselect those the above information. So now it is input equal to XLS read bracket AA XLS. This is the file name of the Excel, then comma, then the column name A1 to C105, bracket close. So there will be a okay. So this is the overall we are selecting from the column A1 to C, all the data from A1 to C from from the AA.xls file. So now see what is happening in the new input. It should be A B C, that means 3 columns. So it should be 105 into 3 columns. Similarly, if we give a B over there, it will give 2. Then the new input will give 2. We have selected 2 column from the data set. So now there are some other options to do, sometimes we can also select some of the informations from the Excel sheet, and to do that, what we should go for, we can copy some of the information, like uh, this is our inputs. Okay, so here in first inputs, from inputs I'm taking from 1 to 21, the row number 1 to 21, and for second part it is row 22 to 105, 22 to 105. Deselect the previous one and open the first two so that it can select the from the input. So here for the first segment, I'm going to select 1 to 21 from row, and the second, we are taking to 22 to 105. So let's what happened, in the first one it is given 14 to 21, that means the 14 column and the 21 number of observations, and similarly rest of 84 observations are selected in in the second portion. Similarly, for the third and fourth one, I'm selecting from a mid portion of the Excel sheet, that the mid portion of the data, and rest of them, are taken as the name is fourth. In third, look, I'm selecting the 22nd number to 42nd number. This data, this 20 observations were considered, and rest of the data were considered for the the other part. Normally what it can be done manually for selecting the input combinations in any type of ANN modeling for k-fold validation. Like if I take the 5-fold validation, that first will take the first 20% for testing, and the second 80%, the last 80% will be counted as training. So similarly, in that case, we can select the data using those mentioned formula. So using the I'm also going to show you all the formulas together in a PowerPoint presentation, and here for it I'm going to show it to you. So this is the overall formula for us. I wish the lecture is helpful for you. So thank you until the next lecture. Thank you very much.